Hello there, this is Cookies. I have turned 47 of EA Machaka, and we got a bunch of gold from Berytos. This is to help us build out infrastructure and for sending the fire gems. We have a dire report and go up, and it's Well of Misery cast by Sarmatia, I think. Yep, Sarmatia. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We did cast Call of the Wild to get Patrol Chaff. Then we found 3 magic sites, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. So we got 2 stone circles and a fungus forest, I think. So 3 nature gems. And then we had a few fights. So first up is Berytos storming Midland. So you can see here the Berytos army, we have some of these storm drakes, we have some griffins, we have a large number of draconians, a phalanx in the back, a number of colossi in the kind of like the center line, and then the front line are the nightmares to try and rout the gate garrison and push inside. And then back here we have just a few mages left, so hopefully you can take care of that. The air elementals are really handy for the wall defenders. Although this guy's dodging like a champion. Let's see it taking out the other wall defenders. There we go. So Berytos loses 1 heavy spearman, 1 griffin, 5 of the nightmares is my guess. And does manage to kill 6 mages and takes the fort, which is really nice. Ooh. And then we have the storming of Moria. Let's see, so we've got what looks like another Sabbath. We've got the same crew of Palankasha demons. A few Simulacrum. Fancy. A few Numidian sorceresses. This one's twice born, although they're getting stormed inside the capital, so I doubt either of these spells will actually do anything if they die. But very high glamour, especially represented on these particular sets of mages. And then we have a few unmarked, and some long dead, and some dispossessed spirits. So let's see how this goes. That rush of strength, getting up to 23 this time. Must have gotten some experience stars. I don't think the script has really changed from what I've seen. Alright, so the demons are trying to break through the gate. You've got undead trying to stop them, though. Big banishment. What kind of banishment that a communion can do. Let's see who it's coming from. Ooh, Pendant's Beauty. I wonder if they were trying to actually steal the mages in here, or if they maybe tried it and it wasn't working out. Yeah, this guy can do a pretty big banishment. Holy 2. Alright. See the long dead waiting behind. Oh, let's do colored squares. Dust to dust. from the Numidian sorceresses. Pretty effective against the Long Dead. It looks like we're about to have a breakthrough, though. Just about out of Long Dead. And it does look like we've got a route. Gonna work through the wall defenders. No one on attack rear, though. Probably killing that giant would HP route everything. Phantasmal warriors hopping up and helping out. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look at it. So 2 Kalamukas, 2 Raktapatas, and a Wizard's Apprentice all died. What I suspect is he burned out the Communion, and that's how they ended up dying. Loses the Ganas, most of the Barbarians, most of the Long Dead, but only 5 Palankashas. Does kill the 4 Numidian sorceresses and 2 sleepers and takes the fort. So Fomoria's capital is done. We get hit by a hurricane. Get some Dominion, lose some Dominion. Alright. So we can see here Fomoria has been taken. They're about to go siege Might Marsh. And then we've got Berytos over here taking Midland. And I think this guy's here to receive the fort because we wanted to get me recruiting a little bit more, I think was the idea. And I'm going to go ahead and site search it with this guy, the Were Hyena. Additionally, I'm continuing to siege Hinnom. So I've got all this. Now I've got a big front line of Lion Warriors. So I'm continuing to funnel new stuff in. So we've got... Where is it? So we're sending this guy away, and he's going to go see what's under Phrygia. Meanwhile, this guy just snuck under Claremagor. And we see this is the Throne of the Sun. So this is one of the thrones that we wanted the most, because all of this is good for us. So heat, we dumped our heat scales a little bit for this build. So heat would actually improve our income, order improves our income, and would improve our troop scales. And growth would also be nice because we're about to do a bunch of blood hunting. Gives us 5 fire gems, which is amazing. And our troops get 5 fire resist, which is also great because my mages can do all sorts of fire spells. So, and it gives a lot of Dominion spread, so it'll help our Dominion a lot. So, now we know we want to take Claremagor at least, and from there, this guy's going to head off to check out a different one. And I'm getting a Lion Queen, so her job is... we're hoping for a fire random here, because what we'd like to do is throw up Eternal Pyre. So, thinking about that, but also looking at... because I have enchantment 6, so I can already have the research. So we're going to finish construction 5, then we're going to rush down Alt and then get some more construction. You can see the Ichthys coming down for an Aryan Sea. Casting more Twiceborn, more Call of the Wild to get more wolves. To support blood hunting. And we're finally about to get our Palisade, and you can see this guy's summoning more wolves. And we're building a Palisade here in Kaz-Dupar. And all in all, that should create a very defensible area here, because we'll have 3 forts. And Yeah, and then False God's going to relinquish the Holy See to me. And I'm sending a commander to Two Spruce Forest for him to relinquish that as well. Because we do need to keep his provinces graph under control a little bit better than we are. So no 30% extra land for the False God. We're trying to avoid a coalition here. All right. And then we can see the cool effect from Well of Misery, and then I believe this is also Mother Oak. So they've got 2 globals up there in their capital. And I believe we're also contributing to a... Well, I think we're starting to talk to Vanheim about maybe dispelling Well of Misery. But I'm sending some fire and air gems to Berytos and sending a Dwarven Hammer to Berytos. And continuing to manufacture new hammers. So yeah, this kind of consolidated our thing. We're talking with Vanheim about dispelling Well of Misery. We're working down Hinnom's cap. We'll try to storm that. We did ping this throne here, so I'll go ahead and show that. So we've got a bunch of Watchers here and a fair number of Lion Tribe, but not that many, and you can see they're all diseased. So what that means is there is a Well of Pestilence here. So that's been killing the throne garrison this whole time. So this one should be pretty easy to take. We just need to be careful with what we send there so we don't get it diseased. Then we really want to get Claire Magor. And then we've got 3 other thrones here, and we'll take a look at those after we get a better idea on what this throne is, and after we take Claire Magor. And I think generally speaking, we're still preparing to come to Vanheim's aid to attack Saramatia and Zabalba. So we're still thinking about doing that. But we are trying to get a little bit of research in, and we've got to work down our Hinnom Femoria team first. Granted, Might Marsh isn't a big deal. You can see we went ahead and took Utterdeep. We told them they could take it kind of like whenever they wanted, or we wanted like 2 turns of income. I forget what we told them, but we had the mercs, so we went ahead and used them, and they could take it, is how I remember it. They just had to go kill the 1 PD. And then, yeah, Might Marsh is the last Fomorian fort still up. And Phrygia, or not Phrygia, and then Hinnom is the last, obviously the last Hinnom fort. So we're hoping to take care of this. We can see that Zabalba and Saramatia have not killed the Demon Knights yet either, which is, I don't know, it's kind of like free land. But, yeah, I think that's most of it. We have started that Lion Queen. We're starting a Buddha, still getting Sacreds, and otherwise doing a lot of infrastructure and site searching. So you can see all the sites here. So I think that's it for this one. In turn 47. Oh, I guess I should talk about our plans for these 2 indie groups first. So Berytos did a bunch of testing, and this is before the beauty pendant patch, which probably a lot of people don't remember, but they did change how that interaction worked. But False God did some testing before that patch and discovered that a Lilot with that item virtually never got attacked by a Troll King. We specifically did testing with the Troll King. And so our plan here is we're going to make a couple of Lilots with the beauty pendants, and we're going to try and steal the Troll King, and then we'll get Golem range back. Now, we're paying a lot for this opportunity because we're losing gem income and we're losing a big silver mine. But what we gain is not having to fight this army of trolls, and we potentially get a big Earth 3 on Earth 3 and I think Glamour. I think they're Earth and Glamour. Maybe Earth 3, Glamour 1 Mage. And we'll be putting that on Berytos' lineup. which should be really nice for him. So, and then if that works, we're going to rotate those lilacs down to green marshes and see what we can pick out of the bogus crew and see if we can steal some of that. So, because Berytos especially would love an astral mage, and particularly an earth astral mage as well to make communion gear. So that's our plans for that, and I think that's everything. The Diplo was pretty calm right now, aside from, oh my goodness, look at Saramatia's research, and then look at their gem income from all the globals they're doing. So Saramatia is quickly becoming the new lobby issue, and Berytos having a few extra provinces. As long as we traded some of those off to me, it wouldn't be enough to warrant a coalition, was our thinking, because Saramatia is already looking more threatening. So, and yeah, I think that's it for this one. So I'll go ahead and see you in turn 48. Have a good one.